Hi, in the previous lecture we've added about us models, and in this video we will connect those models to our views and connect them to our templates so that we can add information about the company from the admin panel. Let's do this. First, we've added the models, so we have about us, chef, and why choose us. We need to connect those to our templates, to our about us page. So first of all, let's open our project. So I'm gonna open tutorials, Django Udemy, test, and now let's open about us. And here let's create a new folder with name of templates as we did before in our blog and meals apps. And here we will create a new folder with the name of the app. So we can say about us. Here let's get this page about us, copy. Let's paste it in here. About us.html. Okay, let's open our code. Now in about us we have templates, we have about us, we have this front end. Okay, and now we need to open our views and we need to create a new view div about us. Let's say list because we're gonna retrieve a lot of information in this page. And this is here, sorry, this, and here this, like every view in Django takes a request from us. Okay, and here we need to import from .models import, and let's open the admin and let's take them. Yeah, just like this. Okay, now we need first to create a URL. We can create a nested URL, and this is, I think, the perfect way to treat with URLs. So I'm gonna create a new URLs.py, and let's open, let's say blog. Let's open blog URLs. Let's take this copy, paste it in here, and let's remove all of this. And here, this is about us, and here we will change this to our view about us list. Yeah, just like this. And now we need to open our main URL in the project folder, and we need to connect the URL about us. Yeah, something like this, and this is about us, and this is about us. Yeah, like this. Sorry. Now we created the nested URL and we connected this to our main URL. Let's make sure our server is running well. Yeah. And here we can go to about-us, but our view did not return an HTTP response because there is no code in our view. Okay, this is awesome. Now let's open our view and let's retrieve the about us information and wait choose us, and also the chef. Okay, so then we will create our context, and then we will return render for the three parameters. First, the request. Second, the front end. So we're gonna say about us slash. So here we're gonna see about us slash about.html and the context. Okay. So here for the about us, we need to import this about us dot objects dot list. Okay. And for the why choose us, we're gonna say why choose us dot objects dot list. This will retrieve the last one on our models, and Here we're gonna say chef dot objects dot list. Okay, and here we will retrieve about equal to about, and white chooses, and this is white chooses, and here we will retrieve chef equal to chef. Let's save this. Yeah, this is, yeah. Let's refresh our page. Yeah, it's working, but as every template we connected in our project, we miss the front end, the CSS and so on. But this is because we did not inherit those static files from our base file. But let's do this. This is the header closed state, so we will remove this. And let's move down to the footer. Yeah, and let's delete all of this. Just like this. Yeah. Here I'm gonna say extend base.html. We're also gonna need to load the static because we will change this image URL. So I'm gonna say load static. Here let's create our block body. Take this at the end and let's put it in here. And let's refresh our page. This is our about us page. This is us now. First, let's open any page from our blog and let's take the static copy. Yeah. And about us, we will change this with this. Yeah. Let's refresh our page. We have our background. Okay. Now let's move down. We need to retrieve this image from the static files. So we will move down. This is about us. This is our image. Okay. So we need to retrieve this image from the static files. So we're gonna say static, then yeah, just like this. But in here we need, if we take a look at our static folder, we have here static, then site static. So we need to add this site underscore static slash image. And now let's refresh our page. We have our image. This is us. Now white shows us we have also an image in here. So let's move down. This is the image. So we will edit the same. Just like this, and let's refresh. We're gonna have the other image. For the chefs, we need to retrieve those images from the backend. Okay. Now we need to retrieve this information from our Django templates. So we have in the view, we have about. So on this about has a title and the content. So we will go to our page. First section, we have this about the title, and we have this about dot content. Dot content. And here let's refresh our page. It's almost the same, but this has happened because we take this information copy and added it to our admin. But if we change this, let's do about us, and we set dash and we type domain name like this, and we save this. Now let's refresh our page, and we're gonna, let's move down. Let's save our page. Models, content, Let's move down and let's refresh our page. Yeah, we changed this title, not the other one. So we need to keep it like it was. Yeah, we need to add this just in here, restaurant history. Yeah, so here we're gonna say about the title and sorry, here, yeah. Here about dot content. Now let's refresh our page. We can see restaurant history and our name, and this is the little episode data. This is awesome. Now we need to retrieve those white shoes from the backend. So let's move in here. This is white shoes, and this our div. There is an image that we did imported before. We have our accordion. This is an item. This is an item. 1, 2. This is the div. Yeah. So okay, this is another item, and this is another item. So we will remove this, and we will remove both of those accordion. And in the view, we need to remove all of them, not just the last one. Okay. And here we have one actually. This is our accordion item. So here we will see for every information, for every info in, and we will choose the name that we retrieved from our view. We gonna add this. So now let's refresh our page. We will see 3 of them: quality, cousins, quality, quality. Okay. First of all, we need to change the title. So here, first of all, we need to change the title, as I said before. So we will say this is we loop using the info. So here I'm gonna say info dot, and in the models this is title. So we're gonna say info.title, and if we refresh, we will see 3: quality, cuisine, fresh food, and frontal stat. Okay, and now we need to also show the data. So here I'm gonna say info dot, and I'm gonna retrieve the content. Sorry. Okay, just like this. Okay, we need to change one thing. This is the href content. We need to change this. This is collapse 1, and this is the ID is collapse 1. So we need to change this based on this item. So here we're gonna say info.id, and here we're gonna remove the 1, and we're gonna say info.id. Okay, and here let's refresh our page. If we break this, it's working. This is awesome. And now we need to remove the show, so that if we refresh, will be like this, and if we open this, it's working, and so on. And the data is coming from the admin panel. So if we go to the white chooses, and we've added another one like my name, and we said thanks, like this, and we refresh, or we will see this, and we can change this title like share your rating and review with me. Yeah, something like this. And let's hit save, and if we refresh our page, we can see it just like this. Okay, now let's go on to the last section in our about page. So we need to retrieve all the chef from our admin panel. So let's open chef. We have three chef. So here we also did retrieve them in our view. So here let's move down. We have, yeah, this is a chef, this is another, and another. Okay, so let's collapse all of them. We have 4 chefs. So let's remove three of them. And here let's make our loop on this for every one and chef. We're gonna put the end in here, yeah. We need to add the chef name. So we're gonna say in here, yeah, this is the name, one.name. This is the title, so we're gonna say one.title. Let's refresh. We're gonna, oops, we've got an error. Chef object is not iterable. This is because we did a loop on chef. So let's see our, yeah, we did retrieve only one chef, so we cannot loop over only one. So we need to remove this and add all. Now we can loop over the, yeah, just like this. Here we are. We have James, Robin, Steve, just like this. So we need to retrieve their images. So here, this is the image. So we're gonna say one.image, dot URL. And here, let's refresh our page. We have their informations. This is us, their images, and we need to remove this. And we need to add their bio. So we're gonna say one.bio. So if we refresh this, it's working. So let's add another chef. So here I'm gonna open Google. I'm gonna search for chef, and I'll get this image. Anyone actually? Let's get this. Yeah, let's save this image. And let's add another chef. This image. And the name, let's say Mahmoud Ahmed, my name. The title, chef. The bio, I am a good chef. Yeah, something like this. And let's say also share your rating and review with me. Let's save this. We have another chef. This is me actually. And here we are. We have the other chef. Now we did finished our About Us page. So we need to add, now we have our About Us, we have our blog, we have reserve table. So we need to add our home page, we need to add the contact and so on. And we will do this in the next lecture. See you in the next lecture.